It's the story of a man named
Brady,
who was all alone. That this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
thank you again for that fine introduction. Now, what I'd like to point out to you today here, friends, is that we have another video for you just to prove that there are in fact no aerials on these backpacks. And they come and then they go, then they come and then they go, just like some kind of dude that chopped them off. You know, that guy there that had the fake lamb sitting on his table there with all them scissors and all them photographs there he's all cutting and pasting together. Oh, that's the same kind of thing you're going to find here. And not only there you're going to find that, but you're going to also see here that there's no tip to this dude's rubber glove. And you know what the crazy rabbit of slackasses says? He says that because they worked on the rover, the tip ended up falling off and getting poked right in here. Oh, man. You know, it's just too funny now, isn't it there, friends? So, without further ado, let's get on with part one of this video. So, roll part one, please.
Now, what we're going to be doing is taking another look at this so-called photo here. Supposed to be the famous photo of Buzz Aldrin on the moon. Now, there's many anomalies in this photo to prove that it was fake and never could have been taken on the moon. And I have done 3 videos proving just that. So, with me doing 3 videos proving it's a fake and was impossible to have been taken on the moon, a lot of you may be asking, why am I bothering making another one on the same subject? Well, there are good reasons for that, and here they come. Now, where I displayed at least 11 serious anomalies with this photo proving that it is fake and could not be taken on the moon, one of the most serious anomalies was the fact that this Buzz Aldrin never ever had an aerial. And what I've had in the last couple of videos put out by myself and Mr. Strange is a lot of mentally insane idiots, NASA shills, who are disputing the fact that any astronaut has not got an aerial. Now just remember, folks, missing aerials can be the most irrefutable piece of evidence that the moon landings were faked. They're supposed to have been able to communicate with each other, and they're supposed to have been able to communicate from these aerials right back to planet Earth, a distance 350,000 miles, which is nonsense as far as anyone with any common sense is concerned. They could never transmit that far. But like I just said, missing aerials is the most irrefutable piece of evidence that it was fake. Without aerials, they could not transmit back and forth to each other. And we've seen NASA making up new videos today showing them talking to each other. Well, let's take a look at some of NASA's missing aerials, shall we? Okay, take a look at this one. This is an Apollo 16 astronaut. One that I have proved beyond doubt to be nothing but a stuffed dummy. But you can distinctly see an aerial. Now just remember, these astronauts are supposed to be on the same moon, under the same sun. So if you can see one aerial, you should be able to see every one of them. Just remember, every aerial is essential. Okay, now take a look at this photo. AS16-113-18339. This was known as the jump salute. But as you can see, just looking at it, you cannot see an aerial like you could do in the previous photo. But crop it up close, as I've done here, you still cannot see an aerial in the black sky like you could with the previous 16 stuffed dummy astronaut. But look what happens when I brighten it up. There, I brightened it up and you can see an aerial. Now why couldn't you see it just now in its normal form? What this is telling you is that was penciled in by the whistleblowers, and here's the proof coming up with the next photo. Here you are, here's his mate, AS16-113-18343. And as you can see, the black sky, you cannot see an aerial. And another serious whistleblower's clue here is look at his salute hand. Look at his little finger. It hasn't got the rubber tip on it.
Oh, right there, Lucas. Now you want to just tell me where the hell this here aerial here's gone now? Oh, you see, now it's gone again, isn't it there, eh? And not only is it gone, it never was there in the first place. And I can tell you that right now there, mate. And not only about that, eh? What about this here fingertip, eh? Well, you want to tell me how a suit that's pressurized, when he puts a rubber glove on, you want to just tell me how the hell that rubber tip ends up getting poked in when there's iron gauntlets there in behind this here suit glove? Yeah, this is too funny. Oh, my dear God. Oh, these NASA dudes, oh, they're so full of shit coming out of Slackass's ears all the way from England. All right there, so let's get on with part 2 of this here, because we have a little intermission for you in the center of that. And it's going to be a visit by the Teddy Bears Christmas special. Oh, yeah. You see, I know what's coming, so you gotta forgive me for laughing. Okay, so let's get on to part 2 here. Roll part 2, please.
What the hell have we got here? A kick in the ass for Bertie Slack, maybe? And all his accomplices? Dave Jeff? Mysterious Mystery? The Hacking Bunny, Brian Pop Robson? And Luke S. Or should we say Luke Arse? For God's sake. Here you are, folks. Taffy's latest big surprise. Proof that NASA has been telling you lies. I wonder how Pop Robson is going to bear this.
Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today.
There you are, folks. Just take a look at the bottom left arrow. What is it pointing to? Who can tell me what that is if it's not a human hand with fingers sticking up, and one sticking up longer than the other as if to say, up you. Well, what about it, Bertie Slack? Can you bear that?
Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday.
Now, folks, on the return, or supposed to be in the return of the Apollo 11 astronauts, NASA put this photo out to this magazine here, the National Geographic, and they put it out to most newspapers around the world. Now just remember, in '69 there was no means of sending photos down a fax line, and there was no means of distributing them around the world via the internet. We didn't have the internet in '69. So how do you think they distributed this photo around the world? Well, there was only one way, and that was to get it on paper and simply post it, which is something they done to most newspapers around the world. So the newspapers around the world have got the original photo, the first one made. Okay? Now, this magazine, the National Geographic, is Bertie Slack's Bible. Bertie Slack proudly states, if it's in this magazine, and it was in there 1969, that is proof they went to the moon and the photo is genuine. Well, I'm going to show you what a prat that idiot is as well, folks. And here is the proof that that idiot Bertie Slack is a mentally insane psychopath. Here's the National Geographic showing a photo of Alan Shepard for Apollo 14. It's on the National Geographic at the time, but if you examine this photo, this astronaut has not got a right leg. He's a one-legged astronaut. So there you are, there's a kick in the teeth for the mentally insane Bertie Slack, who insists if it's on the National Geographic, then it's a genuine photo.
See them gaily gabbed about. They love to play and shout. They never have any cares. At 6 o'clock their mommies and daddies will take them home to bed because they're tired little teddy bears.
So, Pop Robson and Slackass, you starting to bear the shame yet? Oh, I don't know about you, but I'll tell you one thing. This here little character right does, and now he looks like Slackass, eh? And this little furry dude over here, he kind of reminds me of that crazy Pop Robson, Slackass's little pet Easter bunny. Oh, not only that, but hey, this little guy's cute now, isn't he there, friends? Hey, he says, aren't I cute? Well, he is a cute little dude now, isn't he there? And that's the whole thing. You see, like, NASA loves to use cute little figures in their little space pictures so that they can propagate all this crap to the little children of the world, just like they do Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. They certainly do now, because NASA works in fantasy, and that's exactly what this is. Fantasy. Nothing more, nothing less.
6 o'clock their mommies and daddies will take them home to bed because they're tired little teddy bears.